Hi there, it's Dom from Matchpint. I want to spend a few minutes talking you through the key products and services available to pubs through their online portal or their pub profile, which we're creating for them as part of the Matchpint subscription. The three things we want to go through are how easy and simple it is to organise your fixtures and your sport scheduling, how simple and time efficient it is to share those out to your social media fans, and then finally just an overview of some of the other features that you get as part of your profile at the moment. So first of all, let's log on and see how that works. So we're on matchpint.co.uk and we've already got a pub profile, and this might be how we demonstrate Matchpint to a potential pub subscriber on Matchpint. So enter in our pub email address, or email address that's associated with our pub profile on Matchpint, and then pop in the password there. Click enter and we'll come through, and you'll see straight away we're in the My Bar area now, which you can only see when you're logged into Matchpint. And the first thing that we show you when you log in is this upcoming fixtures tab. And what you see in that upcoming fixtures tab is a list of all of the live sports events which are available on the channels associated with your pub. So the way that we've set up this profile, we've got Sky Sports, we've got BT Sport, we've got all the terrestrial channels, and we've also got a couple of foreign channels as well, a couple of Al Jazeera channels and Nova Sport from Bulgaria. These can all be edited, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So as we scroll down here, I just want to show you how simple this is. This isn't like entering details onto your website or using something like Pub and Bar Network where you have to type in every single different game that you're going to be showing. Here, it's a simple question of ticking add. So tonight we've got Europa League, and we've got Rubin Kazan versus Wigan. All that I have to do to advertise that game and to add it to my schedule is click add. As simple as that, I'm now advertising that game. Let's take Cuban versus Swansea. Now this game, because it's on at the same time and I'm going to have some Wigan fans in, I reckon, I'm not going to show it with sound, so I untick that first box. Click add, I'm advertising that game. I can keep going. I'm going to be showing the Scotland USA game because I've got the ability to show 3 games. And also by the time those Wigan games are finished, I can show the Tottenham game as well. This one, I'm going to tick the last box over here, which you can see down from the bottom, indicates big screen. So Tottenham versus FC Sheriff, I'm going to tick, add that there on big screen. Now keep going, and the weekend is a really great opportunity to show how comprehensive the listings are, every sport, every channel. So here, BT Sport, I'm going to show some Scottish Premier League stuff. I'm going to come down here. I'm not going to show Italy versus Australia because it's going to clash with these 2 big England games. So I'm going to be showing the Argentina Rugby Union, big screen. I'm also going to do it in 3D. You'll see this box becomes available when there's a 3D game. Tick add. But I know there's also a big Rugby League game. I can't show it with sound, but I'm going to show it nevertheless. You'll see here, because I've selected Al Jazeera Sport as one of my channels, I've got this 3 o'clock game, Southampton versus Hull. I'm going to add that. Liverpool Fulham also available on Nova Sport and the other Al Jazeera. I'm not going to show that one with sound. I'm going to click there. Keep on coming down. Well, South Africa. I'm a bit of a rugby pub, so I'm sticking add. Norwich v West Ham. I'll stick that one on without sound. That is literally as simple as it is. I don't need to click save, OK, done, or anything like that. I'm now advertising. I've scheduled all of those matches. So how do I share them out? Well, it's really, really simple. I scroll back up to the top of the page. I click share fixtures, and you'll see I've got these 2 boxes here, Facebook and tweet. So to show you how the Twitter one works, click on Twitter, get a little pop-up. I'm already logged in as Matchpint Dom. If I wasn't, then down here you'd see a pop-up saying enter your login details. And I can either check out which matches we're showing this week and more, or I can change that and just say big weekend of footy, or football even. And then a link there. So I click tweet. That's going to send out a tweet. And to demonstrate where that goes, I come onto Twitter here. Let's see what the new tweets are. Hopefully this will update in a second. Big weekend of football. Click on that link. This is what all my followers on Twitter see. They click on that and they see a list of all the games that I'm going to be showing. What screen it's on, whether or not I'm showing it with sound. What am I going to be showing on Saturday? I've got England, Argentina, I've got Norwich, West Ham, and so on. So you can see really, really quick. I can do exactly the same thing back here with my Facebook as well. For this one, it's just important that I'm already logged in as Matchpint when I'm on Facebook. So to show you how that's going to work, we're obviously on here on Facebook. I just need to click on here and make sure that I'm using Facebook as Matchpint. And I'm not over here as Dom Collingwood or any of the other things. So let's go back to Matchpint. And show you a couple of the extra features. If I want to advertise my fixtures in my toilets, for example, we have a really nice simple way of printing out a list of what we're going to be showing. I just click print fixture list, choose whether I want it in landscape or portrait. Okay, for the instance of my toilets, I want it in portrait. Click up and coming games, and here we are. I've got a really nice printout of the games that I'm going to be showing, what sport they are, what time they start. So I come back in here, I've done that. Now what I can also do is, if I think that a couple of games are missing, I can go on to add new channel. So for example, let's say that I've got a couple of extra foreign satellite channels, Canal Plus, I can stick that across. I don't have BT Sports anymore, I can untick that, and then all I do is I just click save, and that's going to update my channels and therefore update which fixtures I'm shown in order that I can add them. So the main thing we want to get across, it takes no time at all, it's really quick, it's one click, it's really intuitive, and that's the feedback we get from most people. There's a nice little feature which people can have if they ask for it, which is an XML feed to their own website. I only want to show you this very quickly, but let's show you Jaeger Bar in London, just to show you what is possible, and you might want to look at this URL up here. But this feature here is taken live from Matchpint. So they've developed this themselves, but it's all live information from Matchpint, which lists the up-and-coming games that they've got. That's something that they need to get in touch with Matchpint for if they want that on their own website. If they want to edit any of their own information, they can do so by just clicking step-by-step profile edit. And that's the kind of information you're going to see here in info. So what address I've got, what my Twitter page is, what my screen details are, general facilities, and so on. Then just two more features, one which we've just added, which is the calendar view. We give people 2 weeks worth of live fixtures to choose from, but if they want to look a little bit further in advance to plan ahead for a World Cup or a Six Nations or something like that, we give them 2 whole months of live events on UK television. So if I want to go right up to the end of December, for example, I can see that just before Christmas I'm going to be having Liverpool versus Cardiff. Now that is useful in some way, because if I'm a pub in Liverpool, I want to be able to know whether I can maybe take a Christmas booking on that day. Well, I can look in and go, actually lunch we're going to be rammed because we're going to have everyone in for the football. So that's one feature, the calendar, and it tells you obviously which channel the game is going to be on there. Then the other one is this analytics here, and this is just a nice way of pubs understanding what value Matchpint's bringing in terms of their advertising. So I can look here and see how many people have looked at my profile in the last month, in last week, and so on. How many people have looked at it on the app, how many people have looked at it on the website. This is something we just want to show people and they can work out for themselves. I can also see how people have found my profile, either by referrals, people have clicked on it from Facebook, or they've found it looking for a particular match. So 25 people have found my pub profile looking for Juventus versus Real Madrid. That's interesting because that means that actually, although I was advertising England games, loads of people were looking for Juventus versus Real Madrid. So maybe I want to show some more of those European games in my pub. Down here at the bottom, I can see how many people have clicked through to my Facebook page from Matchpint, how many people have clicked through to my website, how many people have clicked through to Twitter. And again, I can do that last week, last month, or all time. And this just shows some of the extra places in which we're adding value to a pub offer. So that's really as simple as it is. We want to focus on the upcoming fixtures, how simple it is. So just come over here, click add, it's done. And a nice little feature to end off. You'll see in my emails here, I've had an email here from Matchpint saying your updated fixtures. And here we've got a list, a little spreadsheet of all of the games that I selected, what day they're on, what league it is, what the start time is, what channel it is, and whether I'm showing it with sound. So if I want to print that off, because I'm the guy that sorts out sport in the pub, but maybe I've got a lot of staff that don't know that much about sport, I can get that email, print it off, put it behind the bar. That way, if I'm not on Sunday, or on Saturday lunchtime, for example, I know that my bar staff are going to know that Liverpool versus Fulham is on at 3 o'clock and it's on Nova Sport. I just need to go and find that channel. I don't need to be reminded by customers what I'm supposed to be showing. So it saves time, it's efficient, and it's just one click to share all of that information to your loyal customers as well. Really, really simple.